Hey, how's it going? It's your mystical tarot Katsumi here, and I've got a timeless reading just for you. I trust the universe has guided you here right on time, so take what resonates and let the rest gently float away. Now let's hop in and see why they're noticing your power at work. So at this time, it looks like there's some sense of reward coming in for you. You're cashing in on all the good work you've done. There's going to be raises, a bonus, prosperity is coming in for you. So keep going and keep growing. So universe just wants you to know that all that hard work is ready to be harvested, and things are looking up for you within your career at this time, okay? It also looks to be that within the future, there's going to be some plans that you've made in the current time that will be manifesting as well. So continue to plan your future while you're living in the present, because Spirit is supporting you through that. And through your psychic abilities, you can bring all of that planning into prosperity. So you will be in generally manifesting it as well. Okay? It looks to be that people are noticing your power as well through your influence, because your influence is enacting change in your environment. You have a capability to have almost like this way about you when you're publicly speaking to people, through your social videos, through your interviews, or just through your general networking with others. Your voice and opinions are very important to people, and I also got that they matter as well. Okay, you're also having forward momentum forward, lots of forward momentum, just so much so that universe wanted me to mention that a multitude of times, the word forward, right? Definitely getting that vibe here. People are noticing your forward momentum, and because of that, you come forth in a very powerful way, right? You're able to have good progress. You're able to overcome any obstacles within your path, and you're also leaping forward. Definitely got that. Very interesting. Lots of forward momentum. Okay. You also have a sense of expression about you that people notice, and it's stating that you need work that lets you express your creative self, and you could do well at writing, blogging, or career in communication. So universe wants you to know that you're a strong speaker, you're very strong at your writing capabilities, and because of that, you're able to express yourself in quite a, almost like authentic, a very genuine way. Almost, I'm also getting something along the lines of just like, I don't know the word for it, almost like charismatic. Just something about the way that you speak and write really shines through in terms of like how you are showing up on the day-to-day. People are noticing that, and they feel as though that is a very powerful quality that you have. Very refined characteristic. There's also some sense of ending happening here. So it says you may leave a position or be terminated. However, there's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change careers entirely. So I'm definitely getting a sense here that some of you are getting a promotion into a new title, or you will be moving to a different department, which will lead to a new advancement in your career, a new title, or just new position in general. That's much higher than what you've initially had. From my understanding, most of the time when people are elevating in their career, when you're going beyond like a certain hierarchy, you'll most often get switched to a different department before you can make that next leap in your career. Or for some of you, you are already stepping down from an opportunity. It no longer serves you or no longer aligns with your career path. And so because of that, you're already having forward momentum towards a new opportunity on the horizon. Okay. Ooh, gestures. So you may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others, and you will receive recognition too. Okay, so universe is noticing that because of your capability to almost recognize people when they help you, and vice versa, they're constantly giving back to you in the same way. So when you recognize them, they'll recognize you. And wish come true. So your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected it. No worries, it is just what you need. Definitely got that from the idea of like how you might manifest that sense of promotion or bonus, right? And just almost along the lines of like things are going to turn in like certain ways where you didn't initially expect it to go that way, but it works out in the end, right? So you just kind of get that almost like elevation of like a manifestation where it's like you thought one way, well, guess what? It's this and more kind of thing. I'm kind of getting that. Yeah. Ooh, career transition. For sure. Definitely got that. So you're navigating your career transitions very smoothly. You're identifying your transferable skills, you're updating your resume, and your work to explore new opportunities. We're definitely getting a lot of that. People are noticing the the strength in your ability to be flexible, resilient, very adaptive, okay, within your work environment. Ooh, career advancement. Yeah, we're definitely getting a lot of career advancement for some of you. Interesting. So you're seeking new opportunities for growth in your career. You're updating your resume, network with industry professionals, and you're considering further education and training. Yeah, definitely a lot of emphasis on that transferable skills, and you just updating your resume for the future. The universe wants me to take the first card here. Time management. Okay, so you're also mastering your time. People see you as someone who's very productive with your time. You're able to prioritize tasks. You're using tools like calendars and to-do lists, and you're just eliminating any distractions at work at this time to achieve your goals effectively and efficiently. Yeah, because I feel as though like when we're just like at work, we're watching YouTube and stuff, time flies. We're just wasting time. But you're just super focused. You're just like so I don't know what the word is. It's like almost like headstrong or like head driven or like very like center focused on something that you're just spearheading through. Mm-hmm. You also have effective communication, definitely doubling down on your ability to speak to others at this time. Um, Universe is asking you to continue to improve your communication skills. You're very talented in this factor of your skill set. Continue to elevate it even further. Practice your active listening, articulation, and how you deliver your ideas clearly at this time. And this is going to really allow you to have engaging conversations, ones that are meaningful, ones that build professionally strong relationships, and even rapport in general with people around you. But yeah, people are noticing you because of your amazing, effective communication, which is allowing you to almost like come across in this way where you're just like very strong and able-bodied individual. Yeah, there's also some sense of long-term planning here within your career. So you are already planning for your long-term success and endeavors. There is some sense of just setting that financial goal for retirement as well, investing in the long-term assets, and also creating a roadmap to achieve your desired future. So yeah, you're doing a lot of planning at this time. Okay. And that's really just going to elevate you even more. And people are noticing that you have long term planning capabilities about you, which is why people are having almost a sense of like they want to invest in you. Ooh, we're also getting a sense of financial independence. So some of you are thinking about your career as a way for you to gain financial independence at this time or even within the near future. And if not near future, far future, where you're just taking that long road ahead and just making mindful decisions as you move forward. But you're aiming for financial independence and increasing your income, reducing your unnecessary expenses, and you're also investing wisely in order to achieve the freedom to live on your terms. Okay, so let's check out the spread as well and how people are noticing you in general and how you show up in your current situation. Ooh, so at the moment, you're showing up as the Hierophant in your current situation. So you have this sense of like tradition. You're able to teach and mentor people around you, which is why people are noticing the strength that you have at work. You also have a sense of strong belief and spirituality about you. It feels as though when you carry yourself, people see the strength in your ethics and your morals. I'm getting a sense of integrity here as well, and this is something that you're almost like inspiring others to do. People are feeling as though you're very admirable in the way that you show up traditionally and how you are teaching them in this way is like almost like a mentor I'm getting. And they see you as that even though they may not have necessarily brought this to your attention. So definitely getting that vibe. And in your almost like situation in terms of what helps or hinders you at this time is the King of Pentacles. And the Pentacles is all about that material and like the stability of things, the resourcefulness of things. And with the King of Pentacles, you're really showing up in a stable way in that factor, right? You're showing up with someone who has stability, you have reliability, you have a sense of wisdom around you, you have a sense of physical, mental, spiritual wealth as well, and you're just overall coming across as a leader to others. Okay. Ooh, you also have the Fool card for the subconscious and the influence, right? Which is really beautiful to see because in your subconsciousness, you're almost having like this sense of like freedom and trust. You're making that trust fall to take that leap forward, right, into the new paths that you're undertaking at this time, which is leading to very hopeful, near outcomes. Very full of potential in those near outcomes as well. So you're just being very hopeful, being very like willing to just take momentum forward. Okay. Yeah, you also have the Knight of Wands in your past. So in the previous state, in terms of how people saw you going into your current situation, it looks to be very positive, because with the Knight of Wands, people are seeing you almost like in the sense of a visionary in some way, where you're like taking action. You're very driven. You have very passionate pursuits about how you go about things, so much so that there's like a strong intensity around it. And that is because like with the wands, you have a sense of like action, very like a sense of will and creativity. Just a lot of like spiritual passion around you, a lot of like frequencies in that, in like how you show up within your aura. People are sensing this from you. Okay. And it looks to be very positive on how people saw you in the past. And as you make your transitions from within your career to your advancement, people are still seeing you in a very strong position even now in your future, in your current situation, and perhaps leading into your near future as well. Interesting. So your goals and ideals, you have the Page of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles, you're getting the sense of like you're very like grounded in your youth within your goals and ideals. So much so that you're coming across as someone who is like you have a sense of curiosity at all times, even though you might know a lot of things because you're studying and you have like a lot of potential. This is just only emphasizing so much so like your level of I'm almost getting like carefree, almost like a childlike youthful mentality of just seeing things in a positive light, seeing things that for what they are, but also seeing the potential in them. So people definitely see that within you, and you see that within the circumstances that you have. Oh, this is interesting to see in your near future. Your near future, you have the Eight of Cups and the Lovers. Interesting. So with the Eight of Cups, you have a sense of like you're letting go of something, right? You're departing from something in the near future, and you're almost like just letting go and withdrawing from it, so much so that this might be in relation to just the connections that you've made in the past or the current situation. This might be related to just job in general, where you're just departing from a certain circumstance in your career, where you're kind of going from one department to another, or you're just completely letting go of that opportunity and jumping into a new one, right? Or perhaps creating an opportunity of your own. Then you also have like the Lovers, and it's interesting to see that because the Lovers is all about a sense of partnership and union and choice and alignment, right? And that's really coming forth as something where it's like there's some sense of like partnership in your career that's going to happen, that is something that you'll be able to have a choice to make towards, and definitely feels as though you're like almost like letting go of something, almost like a sacrificing something in order to take on this new opportunity. Yeah, with that leap of faith in your subconscious or your influence, or maybe you yourself are already ready to take a leap of faith forward, which is probably why you have to let something go that you are currently undertaking at this time. Okay, and so within your approach, you're coming across as the Page of Swords, right? And the Page of Swords is all about curiosity. You're very observant, very sharp-minded, definitely getting a lot of like intellect coming from you in your approach. Okay. Yeah. And let's check out what's happening in your environment. Ooh, Five of Cups in your environment. Interesting. So in your environment, there is a little bit of sense of grief. I'm assuming that has something to do with the departure that you're making with the Eight of Cups here, and that leap of faith that you've undertook in the subconscious and within the near future, right? But it looks to be that this departure might make you feel a little sense of regret, or almost like a sense of loss, because maybe deep down inside you did love what it is that you had in the past, right? Okay. But it looks to be that what you need to know at this time is that things are going into the Ten of Pentacles, right? So the Ten of Pentacles is all about stability. So as you're taking this leap of faith forward, and you're departing, and you might feel a little bit of sense of grief with that Five of Cups, right? You are going into that Ten of Pentacles with a strong sense of stability. Wealth is coming in, a sense of home and warmth. Getting the sense of like generational wealth, of like a definition of like legacy that you're trying to leave behind as well, which is interesting. Ooh, okay. And then you also come in with the Eight of Pentacles in your final outcome, right? And the Eight of Pentacles is all about the sense of craftsmanship, almost like you're mastering something. You're very dedicated, so people are noticing this about you. You're very skillful, you're very focused, right? And you're creating these pentacles on your own. You're smithing these pentacles, right? It's a very cool spread here. But let's dive in a little bit more to see why people are noticing you at this time. But it's very interesting outcomes for you overall. Yeah, people are seeing you as very controlled, right? And you're reversing like the misfortunes that you're facing too. So reversal of fortune. So if things are not working out in your favor right now, you're reversing that and you're going into a sense of fortune because you're able to manifest that. And I'm almost getting like almost like a time traveler, a time weaver, someone who's able to like twist the spectrum of time. I'm getting. Ooh, cartographer. Ooh, that's very interesting. You're also in some sort of crossroads, right? People are seeing you in a very explorative state at this point in time, which does make sense. You're definitely making some hard decisions within your career and how you want to traverse forward. So you're just kind of mapping things out. You're planning accordingly, and that's really just going to allow you to figure out how you want to traverse through your path going forward. We also have a strong sense of determination coming from you. People can see that with quite a bit of certainty as well. Okay. And there's also this strong sense of influence around you too. Okay. Yeah, wanderlust. Yeah, so you're just being very like you're in this very like dreamlike state, very dreamy, almost very flowing state. Almost like you're sailing through the currents in this like it's almost like flowy, very like it's almost giving a sense of like you're just kind of going with the flow. You're just letting the how you say the what is it they're called, like the ripples of the water, like the like I forget what they call it when the waters go up really high, but you're just letting that bring you back to shore, right? Yeah. And ooh, you also have a sense of investigation and research. Definitely got that with the cartographer here. But yeah, people are seeing you as someone who is definitely planning the future ahead. Okay, and you have quite a bit of perseverance around you too, which is why you're coming up in such a faith, like almost like a faithful way. Like you have faith, a strong sense of faith and belief in what it is you are able to do in your current reality, and so much so that this is preserving your ability to continue forward, right? Within your career, within how you invest within your career, how you traverse within your career as well. Really nice energy here, but for the most part, people are noticing you to be a very strong individual, very inspirational, very admiring, like almost like they're just seeing you as this mentor, as this almost like a getting like a wise individual as well. But yeah, very beautiful messages here. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if this reading resonated, don't forget to like, comment, and join our cozy community by subscribing. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.